Working with profiles in Ecamm is a great way to go, and we have covered this already in other videos. We've looked at the hierarchy and how the structure really works inside Ecamm. I likened it to a PowerPoint presentation. So, you start off that presentation and the project, and then you have individual slides within that project, and then on those individual slides you bring the assets on, you build things up, you put images, text, and all the rest of it. I think that's a great little picture of how Ecamm works. But in Ecamm, we're not talking about the project and slides and assets. We're talking about profiles, which is really the pot, the folder that it fits in. The scenes would be like those slides that you're doing in your presentation, and your overlays are all those assets that get brought on. Now we've kind of gone through this and you've looked at overlays and things, and you've been hopefully creating some scenes as you've been working through this. Maybe it makes a bit more sense when I'm talking about profiles. And I just want to do a little quick summary on that just to remind you. So, here we are, we're in this Ecamm Live Academy and I'm creating these. Can you see what a mess that gets very quickly when I'm just building out and demoing and playing like this? It becomes really hard to know which one to go back to. And certainly when we've put logos on some and branding on others, and even the background might change from one space to another. So really try and think, what's the destination? Where are you going to be using these slides that you're making, these scenes? Is this for a webinar? Well, let's call that a profile and let's save everything into that. Then you can create another profile, and that might be your weekly Zoom support calls. We put that in another profile, and there's things that you do. We've mentioned through these videos about doing things like countdowns and timers, different things that you might want that is exclusive, really, the branding, the colors, everything that might be different there than it is over here. So every time you're thinking, no, that's a different audience, it's a different destination, I would encourage you to create a new profile. And you can see that I've done it in here with different things. It might be an actual webinar that I've done, and I've got a whole set of different, some of these webinars, look, I've literally created a scene for everything that we've gone through. We did a whole big presentation for somebody else that we'd got all of these different scenes that we needed to work through. Well, they're nice, they're tidy, they're organized into a space over there. And then this is my kind of general Zoom one, which, as you can see, goes straight into my intro. But I've got in there like my front, my side camera, my phone, green screen when we're chatting, all different things, comments, and like a little 5-minute break that I want to be able to pop up on here at any point. So just be thinking again in terms of 3 profiles in at the start. Now you've gone through all these overlays, and hopefully you're starting to realize how you can use this. I just wanted a very quick summary and circle back to profiles. A really powerful way to work. You can export them, send them across to another computer that you're working on, and if maybe you're updating your computer, or you've got one at the office and one at home, both logged into Ecamm with the same details, then you can absolutely export out that profile, send it to your home computer, pick it up there, and it'll all look the same. So profiles is just a really tidy way for you to organize things. It keeps it all together in that one place. And then when you go to another scenario, destination, you just make sure to change over to the other profile before you start. And then everything will be there and ready for you to go. If this is the first video you've just jumped in on, please know that there's a massive playlist that we've put together with a set of videos here all about Ecamm, everything that you might want to know about in here. Do check those out.